He's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 26 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Schroeder in for Stephen Curry. George passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson to stop the run. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Yep, count it.
I just love the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 15. Brunson looks it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, let's remember a former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's George. Nice tee from Moody.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And New York has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. George for 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
MP, the pass to Moody. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. Dunn comes in for Brunson. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Pass to Towns. Pulls up on the wing. Count the basket. Towns has got 9.
How great is he at getting squared up? Towns can do it all.
Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Back to MP. Muscling it home, MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Dunn outside. Here's Towns. Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
It's been that kind of quarter for them. The shot has just been unreliable.
Moody passes to Kuminga. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Dunn, tightly guarded. Yes, it's good.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Pass to MP. It'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. MP is out there with Green. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Achua with a screen on Hield. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 14. Payton finds MP. On the wing, Curry. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Achua. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Hield. Wing shot on the way. The Knicks pull it in.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Robinson. Dunn left side. Shot clock at 5. Over Green. New York again can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. Is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
MP, the pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Warriors.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 19-point game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Inside. Here's Robinson. Right side, Brunson. Shoots over Curry. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Win tonight, and you will never pay for a meal in this house.
Keep this winning streak going.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Knicks along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Knicks fans, be ready for the next home game. We'll be giving away a deck of Knicks City Dancers trading cards to everyone in attendance. A great way to show off your Knicks pride. Fans, don't forget about our Knicks Fan Giveaway Day. Come to the game with family and friends and receive a Knicks mini flag. Knicks fans, you can take home a Knicks team pennant next week. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive this special giveaway. Take this pennant and showcase your Knicks fandom.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Knicks? Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Now, Golden State's starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Wiggins is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. And for the Knicks, Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Paul George. And it's Brunson in at the point. You take a look at the Warriors. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents. Up 3-0 now, Greg. And looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Now, Wiggins. Paul George missing from long range. A nice shot by MP.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Brunson the pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Achua kicks to Bridges. Back to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George with the screen on Curry. Out to Bridges. Takes the 3. Good, and as this goes to town.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Outside Curry. Inside, MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Brunson. The rebound goes to the Warriors. And a phenomenal postseason journey for them, culminating here tonight with a chance to go to 16-0 in the playoffs and to win an NBA championship. Never been done before.
Yeah, wouldn't that be incredible? I mean, Kevin, the 16-1 mark of the Kobe and Shaq 2001 Laker team, and then the Warriors in 17 are the only teams to lose just once. No one has ever gone 16-0. If these guys win tonight, they'll be making history on multiple levels.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Bridges after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Goes up to the stripe. Brunson, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurt him with all of these misses.
MP against George. MP gets to Curry. The three from MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. MP's got 8 points.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that three?
Pass to Achua. Now Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's George for three. Goes back up. Achua. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stephen Curry. Warriors leading by 4. MP looking around. Schroeder outside. Back to MP. Lock at 6. Moody finds Schroeder. Here's MP. And no good. Trying to use the glass. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Towns wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Now McBride. Towns the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's MV with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Kuminga. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. MP. Here's Schroeder. MP passes to Moody. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Moody. Looking over the floor. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. MP out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers. Maybe just a little bit more resistance.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against New York was out.
Looney's checked in for Green.
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it.
2 minutes to review the play.
Now, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MV is number 1. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on MP. Here's Dadier. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Dadier's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, MP makes it look easy.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on MP. A nice shot by Dadier. Dadier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on who.
MP finishes inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. A 3 ball to the right side. Here's Dadier. No good from outside. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Here's McBride. Defended by Kuminga. And he gets it back. Dunn kicks to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. Pass to Dadier. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Schroeder dishes to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dadier. All alone. Second chance effort. Back to McBride. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Adier's got 8 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Back to Curry. A 3 from MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
And Tom... Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Golden State also making some changes. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's George. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in. George has got his first points of the night.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Back to MP. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Towns. And there's the bucket from it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, George. Pass to Kolek. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
George looking over the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First trip to the line for him. no good. Paul George. And George drops them both. So it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Golden State Warriors.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you're a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Up 3-0. They've been absolutely dominant in this final series. Shaq, did you see it coming?
I sure did. I said it before, honey. They played with a passion all year long. That's continued here in the finals.
Shaq, you never said they go 3-0. But we knew they were tough. I thought it would be a little closer.
A little honesty from the Jet. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. Then there's Towns. And it's George in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so MV will bring it up to the Warriors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Pass to Achua. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on
the film. Warriors leading by 7. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Getting used to seeing that over The next 10-plus seasons, MP taking flight.
Pass to Achua. Bridges kicks to George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 7 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Kuminga's subbed in for Wiggins. And George, here we go. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And it's 9 points for George.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out. And then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Brunson for the 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges for 3. No good there.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And MP with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Achua. Towns is doubled. Brunson with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
MP with a screen on Brunson. Curry passes to MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
A dunk by Achua.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
To the middle, his first shot coming late. 2 points, that one goes. Kuminga's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A nice shot by George. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Precious Achua. Chris Dunn comes in for George. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Hield. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Curry.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
McBride passes to Dunn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Curry kicks to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
26 seconds left to play here in the third. McBride passes to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And there it is for him. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Green kicks to MP. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from top.
You guys got to read the ball better.
Group in for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Achua comes in for Gordon. George is checked in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. And the Warriors also making a change. MP's checked in for Green, setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. MP out there with Wiggins. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. Bridges against MP. Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges dishes to Towns. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP passes to Curry. 20 feet out. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
MP knocks his way inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's George. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to MP. Pass to Hield. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. With the step back, here's George. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 35 in the game.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
Fans, thank you for being a part of that.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
The world champion.
Coming into the season, opinion was split on whether or not this team was ready to make a deep playoff run, but here you sit, champions. So is it fair to say that maybe you were the missing piece, and that's why people had trouble pegging this team correctly, because they just hadn't seen you play in the league yet?
You know, in some ways that's fair until you see someone perform at the highest level. You don't know how they'll handle the pressure. So if someone was hesitant to see how I would perform on this level, I can't be mad at that. You know, I can't blame them for that. But hopefully now, after seeing what I'm capable of and seeing what our team has accomplished this year, people will give us the respect that we deserve heading into next season. You know what I mean?
How much respect is that exactly?
Read the room.
You know what? I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, John. You know, I love you, but keep doing what you do.
You love me so much, let's talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness as newly minted champion MP joins us in the studio. MP, welcome, brother.
Thanks for having me, Jalen. I've been watching this show since I was 15. I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan. Happy to be here.
And we're so happy to have you, MP. Like, you are an absolute revelation on the court. Just between your basketball IQ, your dogged determination.
All right, enough, Toby. No. Y'all got to lay off my man, Toby. He brings a valuable perspective to the show. Yeah.
Valuable perspective.
Valuable nerd perspective.
And they all matter. You should know. What you play, 12 minutes in the league? No. What I'm saying is, you know, you were a valuable teammate to the team. You called out coverages from the bench. Yeah. You helped everyone in practice get ready for the game.
There we go.
Matters,
man. I like that.
Not as much as playing the game. That's
and Jalen, you never averaged more than what? 7 points a game?
8.2.
8.2. Let me finish. But you brought a tenacity and an edge that helped the team maintain a competitive mindset for 48 minutes. And, you know, you can't win without everyone bringing something unique to the table.
Okay.
And that's why I love this show.
You are a heck of a player, and you've got your squad to number 10 on my dynasty list for a reason. But I know television. I know podcasting. I know entertainment. And I let Toby shine the exactly correct amount.
Which is 2.3% per episode.
Oh, Toby!
All right, I'll let y'all do it.
MP, as someone who has won a championship myself.
Oh, what did you average? 2 minutes per game?
Oh, that's not important, Russell. You and I know, as champions, that sports, they're not won on a spreadsheet. They're won in here and in here. So I want to know from you what it's like for you in here and up here. What would you say is the single most important part of your mindset, of your approach to the game that's allowed you to reach the top of the mountain in your rookie year?
I would say sacrifice, you know? Russ, everyone in the NBA is capable of more than what they show on a game-to-game basis, right?
For sure.
But special players, they sacrifice for the team so the team can flourish, right?
Absolutely.
And, you know, you don't just sacrifice your touches. You sacrifice your body. You sacrifice your time. And sometimes, you know, you sacrifice relationships with friends and family who don't understand what it takes to be great. Because, you know, when you're accountable to a team, the last thing you want to do is shortchange anybody that you're going to war with. They deserve everything that you got, and you expect the same out of them too.
Oh, that's beautifully said. This is something you won't hear me say very often, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, my man.
Because he doesn't know nothing about sacrifice.
I'll sacrifice you at the end of this show if you want.
Well, as long as it's not Toby.
That's right.
My man.
Because I'm important.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio. I think we can all agree one of our best guests ever. Thank you for sharing your perspective with us, brother.
Anytime, Jalen. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Jalen.
Shall we do one? Shut it, Jalen.
It's a possible slogan. Taking it down.
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
Man, respect to MP on winning his finals MVP. Lucky I was out there guarding you.
Congrats to MP on his perfect playoff run. That puts him up there with the all-time greats.